Now Joseph Ubalde is off to a good start on both ends of the floor as he scores the first 2 points in this game. Now the keys to victory for Pampanga.
Well, definitely you gotta feed the giant. That's the core of your
have gone in for Pampanga. 4-2. Zach Wang. He turns around and feeds. Ubalde. Mid-range. Short. Rebound to no one. That's out of bounds in favor of San Juan.
Now, you see Ubalde actually taking that shot from the outside. Why did he do that? Because you want to draw out the defense of Pablo Baltazar. Because if he doesn't, that's going to be a free look for Ubalde all night long. But he's got to make those shots.
The thing is, we've seen Joseph Ubalde drain a couple of those jumpers already in the span of his MPBL career. As Wamar misses from downtown, and here comes MJ Garcia. They go to Arwin against Michael Calisaan. Santos to Bahio. Nice matchup. JB against Zach. Bahio trying to back down. Feed. Turnover. San Juan on the run. Nico Panganiban just could not handle the basketball.
But two things you saw in there. They fed it on the post, speaking of Pampanga, but there was not much movement on the weak side. You gotta have movement on the weak side so that you keep that defense busy. Now on the side of San Juan, turnover, they tried to push it on a live turnover, but unfortunately, sila rin na turnover nila yung bola.
3 minutes gone by now. It's 4-2. Balti Baltazar goes to Arwin Santos. No handoff. Now it's a foul on Mike Calisaan. I think that's already a bit troubling for San Juan, knowing just how important Mike is on the floor for the Knights.
Yeah, that's one of the keys to victory. You gotta defend without fouling, and if you're Calisaan, you gotta do better than that.
Now let's turn you over to Gianna Llanes for her report about Pampanga.
Migs and Coach Mike, Arwin Santos was blasting the karaoke version of Kenny Rogers through the ears sa dugout ng Pampanga Giant Lanterns bago mag-umpisa ang laro. And I can guarantee you that every single one of his teammates was singing along. Even Governor Delta Pineda, who shares that this was their way of easing off any pressure. Napakarami daw kasi ang nanonood ngayon, hindi lamang dito sa Brenzigiao Convention Center, kung hindi sa iba't ibang barangay hall at covered courts rin kung saan nag-set up sila ng wide screens para sa viewings. Hindi rin daw coincidence na karamihan ng nanonood ngayon ay nakasuot ng white. Kagabi daw request nila yon sa fans ng Lanterns para ipakita ang suporta nila. Ganito daw kasi kapalaban ang mga Kapampangan. Back to you guys.
Well, that has been the case all season long for the Pampanga Giant Lanterns, and it makes it even more interesting come the North Finals with just how many viewers they have present for them, not only in this venue as Balti scores inside. Now Pampanga is up 8-2. But I want to go back to the song that Gianna mentioned by Kenny Rogers. Did you actually hear it? The song? And are you actually familiar with that artist?
I'd like to forget that song. I don't remember that anymore.
Okay, so we shall continue. 6 minutes and 13. The crowd is roaring here inside our venue, and for sure, as mentioned by Gianna, for those watching in the barangay halls all around Pampanga, they should be very happy as well. The song is Through the Years, by the way, Coach Mike. I hope you remember that song Through the Years as well.
Makes me want to sing it now.
Well, it's interesting that that's a bit of a strategy by Arwin Santos, who has been a shining light onto these Giant Lanterns. As soon as he came in, we would see videos inside the locker rooms of them having TikTok videos.
Yeah.
Who would have thought that Arvin Santos would be the main TikToker of these lanterns? As there was a miss by E.G. Boy Mojica. It's now 8-2.
So far, those shots from the outside have been empty here for San Juan. They gotta connect those if they wanna go and spread that floor.
JV Bahio drives. Bahio hangs and misses, but Balti was there for the cleanup.
Bahio is one of those guys that can actually break down that defense and has really good basketball IQ. As you see right here, he saw that defense was late, went on a hang, but man, you gotta keep mind of where the Giant is inside the paint.
That's why the Sea of Kapampangans here in the Giant Lanterns, you see Cebuano and JV Bahio shining alongside Balti Baltazar, the guy who averaged 17 points and 17 rebounds in the previous series. It's now 10-2 with 4 minutes and change gone by. Now there's a dribbling violation committed by John Lloyd Clemente.
So dito na pumapasok yung experience sa hirap ng series nitong San Juan. I mean, you were down huge, but you know, unti-unti lang, just keep chipping away until we get back and get momentum.
To your point, we saw this a lot against Nueva Ecija, especially in Palayan City,
Right.
where Nueva Ecija had, you know, their crowd again roaring for them. But San Juan would always have a nice answer,
Right.
just like this 9-2 run of theirs. Adrian Nocum against Encho Serrano. Step back, no basket, nice tap. Marvin fakes, Marvin feeds, Zach leans in, and that's a foul by Balti.
Boy, what a fishing expedition there by Zach Wang. Can he make that shot inside? Yes. But did he make it more difficult so that, you know, Balti Baltazar bites in? Yes, he did that too. As if he could have gotten with an end one too.
Balti ultimately caught the arm of Zach Wang. Imagine if they can actually put Balti Baltazar in foul trouble.
And so if you're a team that wants to beat Pampanga, you gotta go back to that Batangas game. That really has been the best template of how to beat Pampanga with Balti Baltazar. Get him into all the actions defensively, and so that eventually later on in the game, he gets tired.
And just to remind everybody, Pampanga has only lost twice in the season. The first one against Batangas, just as you mentioned. The second one against Makati, that happened in Muntinlupa.